Morning, it's Vijay here. Today is Wednesday, 25th September 2024. Welcome to yet another episode of Pre-Market Commentary. Please note, I'm not a SEBI registered advisor. So, whatever we discuss here, especially on stocks, is not a recommendation either to buy or sell. This is all my opinion. So yesterday was a historic day with Nifty hitting a all-time high. 26,000 got crossed, and it happened like just like a thief in the night. It came and then it went away, and it in the last few minutes, Nifty struggled but closed positive slightly, and Bank Nifty came down. It came down about 130 points, with most of the banks really not holding up, excepting for HDFC Bank. Small cap declined about 0.5%. Mid cap behaving very differently from small and micro caps. As I keep mentioning, that mid caps and large caps, specifically large caps, will lead the rally, and probably it will be Bank Nifty which will lead it. So one has to be focused on this market from now on. Market is expected to reach higher highs in my analysis, and this will shock both the bulls and bears as to where it will finally land up, and it will do it in a very short span of time, is what history suggests. So we need to be careful, focused, and to reach rewards. So Nifty Auto is again the flavor of the season. It hit all-time high. Metal, of course, was the star of the day because of what China did. China is looking to ease to help the economy. It's easing rates, reducing rates in the bank rates, and trying to rig the stock market also. So one is very careful with what the Chinese are doing. They have not been successful in the past, but today the sentiment is strong. So therefore, we need to just follow the price. Nifty Energy close higher. Nifty FMCG, for instance, did not do well, and Dow Jones finally, there's a lot of volatility, but the Nasdaq still managed. Dow Jones also, I think, went up. Gold is the important thing. Gold and silver. Gold again hit an all-time high. Silver is ready to cross the high of 33. 33 is not the all-time high. The all-time high is around 50, which was seen in 2011. So we got some more distance to go in silver, which is my favorite precious metal. So, and we in all our portfolios we have silver and gold through the ETFs, which is silver piece and gold piece. And this is how Nifty behaved through the day. You can see the volatility. It went up, then it fell down, then again it went up, and then the last stages it gave up. So that is as far as Nifty is concerned. Then you go to Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty also, it made on high and then suddenly it fell off. So it fell about nearly 200 points. So Nifty Metal Index, you observe, it has gone up by about close to 3%, which is big. Nifty Metal was one of the laggards with PSU Bank, and Nifty Metal has started its journey upwards. So at Nifty 26,000 mark, what was the significance was that it took 37 sessions to gain last 1,000 points, 34 stocks out of 50. Please note, already it's narrowing. Only two-thirds of the stocks moved up from 25,000 to 26,000. And this list will continue to grow narrower as we go higher. So Bajaj Auto, two-wheeler, Bajaj Auto has been the flavor of the season, especially with the CEO talking of it reaching 20,000. When it was 9,000, he talked of 12,000. Mr. Rajiv Bajaj predicted 12,000, and 12,000 has come and gone. Now he's predicting 20,000. So people feel if the management is talking of 20,000, why can't it go to 15,000 or 16,000? Shriram Finance is the darling of the FIIs. So that's gone up by 20% close to. Bajaj Finserv, 17%. Bharti, a stealth bull rally is happening in Bharti. Hero Motors and Hindustan Lever also did well with Bajaj Twins because of the Bajaj Housing Finance. So this is what happened in the commodities overnight. Brent went up. Gold, as I said, hit a new high, and silver is hitting about 32. Copper, aluminum, zinc, all the metal commodity complex went up because of the China factor. What did the FIs do? FIs came back to sell close to 3,000 crores. DIs matched them, more than matched them actually, at 3,800 and odd crores. So now, if you look at what FIs are doing this year, for instance, though FIs have been net sellers for 7 out of 10 years, past 10 years, 7 out of past 10 years, FIs are net sellers. But year to date, they are still, I think, sellers. This is month to date FI inflows. If you see this month, India is number one by far. I mean, more than 2.5 times over the next country, which is Indonesia. Japan, people are running away. China, they were running away. Maybe they will come back. So the very important chart here, a piece of information. See the amount of money which has gone out of China and Japan: 26,000 crores and $26,000 million, and in Japan it is close to 28,000. We got about $5,600 million, a pittance when compared to the outflows which we saw. Taiwan also saw outflows. Korea saw outflows. So the flows will reverse, I suspect. And this is a chart for the people who are trading in F&O. So Aditya Birla Fashion again has got the fancy. So that's gone into ban. Granules India, which is very volatile now, that's gone into ban. Vodafone Idea remains in ban, and IEX, which was hit very badly yesterday, also has gone into ban. So yesterday there was a meeting of the telecom operators. Particularly, this is important for the investors in Idea. So there is some hope that Vodafone Idea will get some benefit because government owns 33%. So I don't think government will let it go. But it may not perform as expected. But I don't think it will fall below $10 rupees so easily. Then the SEBI board meet is there on 30th. So I think in this meet we will have the F&O norms which will come. It probably, even if it comes, probably it will be applicable only after November. So we have October to take care of if there are any stricter norms. I expect them to come, and I will completely support them, because I think we are seeing evidence that 93% of the people are losing money in F&O. I think one needs to curtail it. So that is as far as SEBI is concerned. There is some hope on the Infosys GST case, apparently. So there's going to be some amendment to the June circular. If it happens, then I think Infosys will take off. Infosys is strong, actually, if you look at the price charts. And with that, the tech sector also will do well. Then what about the brokerages? Say, as I mentioned yesterday, JP Morgan is very bullish on India. In fact, they have made a mention saying that even if you take India's neutral weight, then around $100 billion is supposed to come year to date. Out of that, only $10 billion has come. So which means $90 billion, even if it comes $90 billion, it will still be only at equal weight or neutral weight. So, so there is a lot of money from the FIs which is supposed to come in the next few months. What about Jeffries? What do they talk of? So they have an India forum, and they are very, very positive there. Valuation is a key concern, but they're willing to accept high valuations if they're looking for long term. So they are not very clear about how domestic flows, how they will pan out, because there are a lot of IPOs pending in the in the pipeline. So they talk to the government. It's more welfare focused, is what they say. But that is expected, because the government has to look at people outside the stock market. And I think the government is already doing its work. It got work cut out, and they are doing what they have to do. And the corporates, I think, most of the corporates are going to perform well, especially with a loose monetary policy, which I expect RBI to kickstart in October and continue in the other months to follow. Goldman Sachs is again, they're expecting India to be the fastest growing economies in medium term. See, when you talk of macros like, Goldman Sachs expects this, or JP Morgan expects this, or Jeffries, what you need to understand is at least they have not turned negative on India. The moment they turn positive on India, then the flows will come, which will inundate the market. I don't think our markets have got the capability to manage this kind of flows in the secondary market. So that is why I'm expecting a parabolic rise, and that rise will probably surprise everybody. So that is, they are talking of autos, real estate, the same thing: autos, real estate, chemicals, and finally they're also looking at consumer cyclicals, like your consumer durable, non-durables, everything. So they have rated some stocks. Let's not go through the stocks. Basically, RIL, Reliance, basically the nifty stocks are there. For instance, Amber is there, which is a very popular stock, which is highly overpriced, but it forms a part of their, what shall I say, list. So at the end of the day, we are in a good place to be, and as far as our team is concerned, we are bullish. We will continue to be bullish. And today, Bank Nifty is monthly settlement, but I think volatility will be there. But I think we will close on a higher note. Please don't take this as a prediction. Many times my predictions go wrong. So only 40% of the time, 40% of the time my predictions go wrong. So just be careful, wary. BTFD by today for Deepavali. Whatever you do, I hope it is successful. Thank you for joining.